Hello, investors. This is Ted Zhang, Portfolio Manager at Revere Asset Management. Today is Tuesday, August 26th, 5:07 p.m., coming to you from New York City with tonight's Revere Roundup Daily Market Insight video. Stay in the market. We're still in the uptrend. Market leaders with the green up arrow still acting healthy. Stocks are coming out of bases, coming out of flags, and holding. Short term above the 21 EMA. Medium term, we still have the green up arrow, and long term, we have still the green up arrow. So right now we have the four coveted green arrows, and that means we are in grow mode and focused on finding the next best setups. What happened today? Tight action and strong close across the board, equities and crypto. Crypto recovered some losses from yesterday as well. 21 over 21 list up 1.26%. 16 up, 3 neutral, 2 down. Turbo 12 up 1.4%. 11 up, 0 neutral, 1 down. Big 8 up 0.45%. RG8 up 0.76%. S&P 500 up 0.41%. RSP up 0.07%. Qs up 0.40%. QQEW equal weighted up 0.01%. Dow Jones up 0.3%, mid caps up 0.42%, small caps up 0.83%, 60/40 up 0.18%, GROTECTION up 0.43%, and Turbo up 1.00%. So jumping right into the S&P 500 as always. S&P, let's look at the intraday. Gap down, pretty much base sideways within really 20-point range. And just on news that Lisa Cook won't relieve her duties as Fed governor and will remain in the Fed, gave a little bit of certainty in that tension between Trump and the Fed, and that led to some strength into the close as well. So super tight range in the day and strong close. RSP made a new all-time high, pulling back to the top of the base. Super tight day today. Love to see this follow through and get past 190. The Qs, strong day, really tight day as well. Heading into NVIDIA earnings tomorrow after the close, sitting right on top of the 21 EMA with the 8 EMA hovering above. So you can see super tight range today, breaking out into the close. QQEW, building the series of higher lows and lower highs in this flag. We'll see what direction it chooses, but super tight on the 8, 21, and 50-day moving averages right now. Dow Jones breaks out into all-time highs, pulls back to the top of the base, and finds support so far with an accumulation day, and that is good action from the Dow. Mid caps stays strong as well. Officially broke out and holding tight with a double inside day. Russell, same thing. Broke out of 23.26 inside day yesterday. And actually today, into the close, we broke above previous high of the day with the Russell acting really strong right now. You can see the RS line has broken the downtrend line, and the Russell has definitely been the leading sector or leading index in this recent run. VIX stays below 15, which is great news. Low volatility is what we like as trend followers. The dollar just sitting right at the 8.21 and 50-day. Again, we tried to reclaim 100, but that rejected so far. And just with Trump trying to stack the Federal Reserve with his quote unquote people, as he said in today's cabinet meeting, that is bearish the dollar, as Trump just wants them to print more and more money and ease for the economy and the markets. Gold, on the other hand, weak dollar leads to stronger gold. People are looking for hard assets to preserve their wealth instead of inflationary dollars, back above 8.21 and 50-day. SLV silver, still flagging, looking really good above 8.21 and 50. And then Bitcoin will go over to trading view. Failed breakout led to a breakdown, but so far we're holding this, the lows was 108.6K, and this is about that previous left side peak in this huge base, and as well as this little consolidation area right here as well. We claimed 110,000 so far, and we'll see what happens at 112, which has acted as resistance. Ethereum, really strong action off the 20-day moving average, reclaiming the 10, starting to build a series of higher lows. So let's see if we can get some tightening here to try for new all-time highs. And then XRP, we own in Turbo. Nice comeback today and some recovery of the losses. In the bond market, 2 years down 4 basis points, and the 10 years down 1 basis point, which means the bonds were up. And this just shows that the bonds continue to show that the Fed is likely to cut rates coming September. And as you can see, the current probability of a rate cut now is 89.3%. So huge majority of people in the markets in the Fed watch tool and these swaps believe that the Fed will cut rates in September. And with that, that is it for the inter-asset correlation. Now onto the tail of the tape. Again, VIX below 15, that's great to see. Low volatility environments are great for us trend followers. CNN fear and greed up to 60, +1. Still operating in the bull case, of course, above the 8 and 21 EMA, hovering right near all-time highs. News, we have consumer confidence today, came in stronger than expected, which is a good sign of the economy. Wednesday after hours, so tomorrow, we have NVIDIA earnings report. Thursday, we have GDP, and then Friday AM, we have PC inflation report, which will be critical for the Federal Reserve to gauge whether they've tamed inflation or at least satisfied with their job on inflation. As we know, the Fed has a dual mandate for maximum employment and stable prices. Today's keys, we're watching S&P versus 21 EMA, which should close above, but still below the 64.81 area. Qs above the 21 EMA, but still below 575, which is this level right here, this reversal high. Give me 1 second. Talk about the Qs. Russell still above the 8, but below 2,400. And then day count, up 1 consolidation 1, up 2 consolidation 2. With a big day tomorrow with NVIDIA earnings after hours. 3 days above the 8 EMA, 15 days above the 21 EMA. Short-term expectations are positive. Strong sectors today, bonds are up, industrials, financials, healthcare, uranium, crypto miners, but many of those crypto miners are really transitioning to data center stocks. So they're not really actually crypto miners anymore. Gold miners, 50, IBD 50, biotech on the downside. Bond yields are down, dollar, oil and gas, and home builders. GROTECTION, we trimmed IBIT today for yesterday's lows, even though we reversed, it's on low volume. So it's probably just a counter trend rally and downtrend right now, below 821.50 and 10-week 1.32 beta, 5.98% open heat. In Turbo, no changes, 2.15%. Sorry, 2.15 beta, 5.98% open heat as well. Bottom line is tight action, strong close, and crypto recover some losses. Now let's go over the 21 over 21 list and any names that aren't on it. I'll probably have a few for charts of interest. So let's go over 21 over 21. App was up 4.1% today. We had this earnings report, really strong move over 429, but gave back all those gains to retest that pivot, held, and now we're looking to make a move back to the highs. Really good action there. CRDO bounced off the 50-day and 10-week moving average. And so far, we've recovered a lot of that back above the 8 and 21. GEV through this pivot right here, back above the 8 and 21, off the 10-week moving average. This has been such a linearly trend name. This is exactly what we want to look for position trades, like what we've had in Turbo. We've held since really this May area, so multiple months now at this point. Carvana, back above the 8 and 21, looking to get back over that 400 area. A-Lab is one that I'm really watching. Really nice high tight flag forming, steering the higher lows. See, we made 100% move, pulled back, held gap days lows, and we're tightening up now. Palantir held the 50-day moving average, but running into the 8 and 21, and oftentimes that can lead to some resistance. And so we'll see this heads back to the lows and breaks this critical 140 area level, or if we find support and head back higher. On the downside, NP materials just reversed. Yesterday we broke above the 8 EMA. We tried to follow through today, but met with some sellers today on elevated volume. Completely fine chart so far. Just needs to hold that low right there. SoFi down 2%. Really just made a new high, reversed on volume, but nothing really ominous yet. Reddit down day, but we closed in the upper half of the range. Declining 8 EMA starting to meet it, but still holding the 21 EMA nicely. So heading on to the Turbo 12 now. Stock that was up a decent bit. AMSC was up 5.4%, back above the 821 EMA through that consolidation pivot. It's down to 60-minute more clearly. Held gap-based lows, UNR this level on volume, triple-digit earnings, high double-digit sales. METC, another rare earth magnet mineral miner, really volatile action, but we're looking to head back into some new all-time highs actually here. Super strong action there. Rocket Lab, undercut and reclaim the 10-week moving average. And yeah, undercut reclaim the 10-week and 50-day. And we reclaim the 821, and now we're back up to these highs. I would love to see some sort of handle in this form. Try that name as well. KTOS Aerospace Defense name, just drifting back to the highs. SEDG solar name, looking good, trending against the 8 EMA. Potentially watching this for a fall through to the upside here. BMNR, the ETH Treasury, sitting right at the 21 EMA. 8 is right here as well. On a 60-minute, over that level would be pretty decent, which coincides with this August 8th high volume close as well. So I'm watching that level, the BMNR. MBIZ broke through the flag, tried to follow through, but squatted to close lows of the day. U made a new high today. Lemonade was pulling back a little bit, looking to build a flag, which still looks great. TM back to the top of the base. Still remains a super choppy name. Buy strength and get stopped out. And it's been quite tough in this name. And then Webull, you can barely see the chart, so I'll go to TradingView. Continues to build this flag, going higher lows, and it hasn't decided to get moving yet. But we have earnings, I believe, coming up soon for this thing. And finally, herein was down 0.56% with an inside day. And this is one of those crypto miner transition to AI data center names, looking to pretty much transition what once data centers that mine crypto into data centers for AI. And this is earnings in 2 days. Charts of interest. One big one for us is Tesla. Closed above 350 today. Really the last level is 360 to 370 area before really we're off to the races in this massive, massive base. So with that, I'm going to wrap up today's video. Bring this up. It is Tuesday, August 26th. If you have any questions, you can email me at ted@revereasset.com. My Twitter X is ted@Zhang. Our phone is 855-REAL-WEALTH. That's 855-732-5932. Our website is revereasset.com. And our social medias, YouTube, X, Instagram, TikTok, @RevereAsset. So that being said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. And if you enjoyed it, definitely like, subscribe, and share. This is Ted Zhang with Revere Asset Management, telling it like it is. Thank you for listening, and have a good rest of your day.